Purple Positivity with Justin Ekstrom, brought to you by 7th Avenue Pizza. Grab one at your local grocery store or your local holiday station. 7th Avenue Pizza, before pizza became trendy.
Welcome into yet another episode of Purple Positivity. I'm your host, Justin Ekstrom, at the Sports Crib 21, and we made it, mofos. We made it, Skolgers. This is week 1, MFers, and the Minnesota Vikings host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It is not the Buccaneers of the past. It is not Tom Brady-led Buccaneers. The defense, though, very, very scary. So this offense, the Vikings offense I'm talking, is projecting to be at least a top 10, maybe even a top 8, top 7 offense. They're going to have to play like it. Week 1, obviously none of the starters basically played at all in any of the preseason games. So we'll see how it goes. It's going to be a tough test because they still have they still have a tough defense. Some of the linebacking core of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, super tough, super stout defensive line. You know, they're the only team that has Vita on it. So he's stout. And one of our major weaknesses on offense is the middle of that offensive line. Guards, center. It's going to be a tough one, man. Going to be a tough go. Anyway, so I'll do a quick prediction of week 1, and I believe it's going to be close. Maybe a little lower scoring than what you think with this offense, because as we saw last year, sometimes they had a little trouble getting going. Hopefully they can hit on all cylinders right away and keep putting the points up, not just getting like a 14-point lead and then just letting it, trying to salt it away, but it just didn't work. I think they're going to have to score and keep scoring and keep scoring and keep scoring. But in week 1, I have them winning 24-20. It's going to be one of those where they have maybe like a 8-point lead or a 7-point lead. And, maybe the final fourth quarter and the Buccaneers get close, but then they finally get a stop on defense. So I got the Vikes winning 24-20. Now for the season-long prediction. It was tough for me. I was in between 8-9 and 9-8. I ultimately came up with 9-8. We saw the Detroit Lions. They're 1-0 now against the defending Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs. So Detroit may or may not be for real. We kind of thought, I think I have them winning the division. I have Detroit winning the division at 10-7. And I have the Vikings still making the playoffs, believe it or not, in a weird, stew that is a NFC. And it looks like they're all mediocre teams. I swear to God, I think I had 9 teams at 8-9 or 9-8, something like that, out of the 16. But, so we have the Vikings 9-8. I have them winning a couple games that they shouldn't, losing a couple games that they shouldn't, because if you've been a Vikings fan, that's just the way it fucking goes, guys. Like, that's just, they're sometimes going to win games that they have no, there's no way they should have won the game, and they won it. And they have no reason to lose certain games, like, as such, being a 7 to 10 point favorite and then losing that game. Like, those things happen. So if you're new to this, if you're new to the Minnesota Vikings way of things, buckle up, because that's just the way it goes. That's how it is. Special thanks to 7th Avenue Pizza, Beer Belly Sports. You can follow me at the Sports Crib 21 or follow me at KNSI and KNSIradio.com. Listen every week. We're going to be doing this the whole entire week. Big thanks to Matt Geffrey. I know he tells me not to thank him, but F him, right? What's he going to do, fire me? Anyway, have a good week, and SKOL, bitches.